Team Fortress 2, a classic shooter made by a legendary company. Valve's class shooter is one of the most durable games out there, with a big community even years after the release back in 2007, and a favorite of mine. From the art style and gameplay to the lovable characters and the ridiculous story, there's a lot of things to love from it. Sadly, the game at the time I record this video is in a considerably bad state, and a lot of people are getting bored of this incredible game, and more are taking it for dead as it was dead after the last major update. People decided to go to other games inspired by it that were more active on its development and with a similar charm to it. Normally games like Overwatch or Paladins. The Team Fortress legacy was considered by some, finally coming to an end. But I consider the legacy isn't ending there. There's a community full of people that you might have not found about yet. Team Fortress, as some may know, started as a mod for the video game Quake. Quickly became popular with the concept of unique classes with their own roles, so much that it was made a mod sold with Half-Life's engine gold. Both games were unbalanced loads of fun, despite being always based off another game. Mods are pretty normal in Team Fortress 2's story, but there's more than just a funny skin on Game Banana. Let me take you to the Team Fortress source mod community. I'll start with the popular, so you don't get lost in the niche. Team Fortress 2 Classic started as a simple test of beta weapons and sexual approach to the TF2 universe. But now it's the representation of a Team Fortress Sourcemod as a whole, being determined as an alternative timeline. Team Fortress 2 inches where new different type of content added into the game on par with a better polish of the golden era of TF2. Game modes like Domination and VIP, the incoming overpowered game mode or new interesting treats thrown into the mix, like 14 or the new game mode exclusive class the Civilian, a fat fuck that does dog shit for the team, and many new weapons to have fun with clear acclaim from the community, being the first of them all to succeed, and bringing TF2 YouTubers into the source mod hype train. Sadly it has come into countless delays, but its community and developers are as alive as ever. Recently released, it has proven those 4 years of love and care to their baby. Excellent source mod and stress test for Drudley. It's the staple for many more mods to come, and the most beloved of them. Open Fortress is a fun mess with femboys and mercenaries. Born from the ashes of a mythical era in the shooter genre, Open Fortress deathmatches Team Fortress 2, but back to the arena shooter genre, full of bunny hopping, charm and whining children not knowing how to counter a weapon. With its open source goal of you, a random coder that is possibly watching this video right now, can contribute to the quality of life of the game. So it's filled with updates and shenanigans through its code. It flares game modes like Deathmatch, Retro Mode, Arsenal, Escort, and many others thanks to some game mutator codes that can change the experience slightly or even entirely. The main class to be spoken of is the Mercenary, an orphan that saw the coolest action movies of its time and now he's too cool for school, so he can grab any weapon of the game, bunny hop and zoom in to spot enemies in longer distances. He's the poster boy and he shows it by being the most beloved of it in conjunction with the Civilian in the works. If you're a boomer shooter lover and you like TF2, this game is for you. The SVN Waltz awaits you to follow its jam. Yeah, I know. After 2 great source mods, I'm just going to talk about a Team Fortress 2 mod that doesn't add anything new than weapons. Don't retreat now, because this mod gives more than its looks. Team Fortress 2 Vintage was the recreation of the pre-man economy Team Fortress 2 era, but now is taking a new direction. It's trying to be the best source mod base ever made, being the first open to modding mod in 2017, with also its own content, and new spins to it like all shotguns for all classes, new weapons, and complete customization thanks to its mod base purpose. The game features a plethora of commands that makes you play any era of Team Fortress 2 in only one package, and a pioneer in thousands of features that other source mods would take inspiration from. A quite niche unknown museum that influenced a lot of others. Is quite sad that people don't normally look into it thanks to the bad rep some people at another source mod servers made it look like it had, even if it doesn't look like it had something special in comparison. For me, it isn't will be better than base TF2 thanks to most of the features being here and with less use of video or RAM power. A great mod that you should give a try, even if it doesn't look all that special. Its tiny community will welcome you if you do. And that's all for today. There's a lot to cover when talking about source mods, as I didn't talk about some of the obscure ones and unpopular ones, but that's a story for another day. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe or share to help me probably and do more of these in the future. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.